So I'm Clinton. I am the Learning and Development Manager for the Salvation Army Trading Company Limited. SATCoL is a multi-divisional limited company that works to raise money for the Salvation Army Church and charities. The course is our introduction to neurodiversity in the workplace. We are more likely to have a volunteer with neurodiversity than we are a volunteer without, who's neurotypical. From somebody who used to be a shop manager, I can say that what you have to do is you have to appreciate them as individuals who have their own strengths and weaknesses. And when you notice those strengths, really play to them and they become really, really powerful members of your team. So we visited a lot of events, we went to a lot of places, and we took on a lot of information and kind of brought that all back. And the joy of Nimble is that you can just use Nimble to storyboard and just plot all your slides and then work that out from there. At first, it didn't get much reception, which is fine. It wasn't until we did Neurodiversity Week that people really kind of picked it up. People all of a sudden just went, oh wow, that's really good. I forgot that course was there. And we had a massive uptake again. That course has had 3 changes in its 2 years. It doesn't look anything like it did when it started, but it now really reflects everything that's happened in those 2 years. The team is growing. The learning and development department is definitely growing. I mean, we've only really been about for four and a bit years. The catalogue was probably the first thing I did. I'm going to get a better idea of where people are interested, what's interesting, what's boring. If I can effectively measure what people want and don't want, and I thought that catalogue's a perfect opportunity for me to do that. I asked Zoe, bless her, she's so patient. She runs a report for me from the catalogue that shows me which courses are getting most traction, where they're getting traction, who's picking them up. And from that, I can kind of ascertain against what else is happening in the business, what's going on outside, what's actually happening. We make a really big point of being the team that you ring when you need something. So I go to meetings, I go to events in the business, I turn up randomly. Being a face in the room means they can approach you. It makes you accessible. Once you, as the learning and development team, are accessible, the learning and development becomes accessible. Diversity, not just neurodiversity, diversity as a larger picture makes teams, communities, businesses bigger, better and stronger.